Oh, hello, Mr. Armstrong.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today we're here at NASA with Mr. Neil Armstrong.
Hello.
Welcome. So, tell me a little bit about your family and what your family life was like.
Um, as a child, I had two younger siblings, a brother named Dean, and a sister named June. And as an adult, I had a son named Eric and a daughter named Karen. But Karen died the next year from cancer. It was really sad.
That must have been very sad. I'm sorry to hear that. So, tell me what you were like as a child and what you liked to do as a child.
Well, I really loved making airplanes out of things like balsa wood, tissue paper, and wire. They were wound with rubber bands. Sometimes Dean watched them because he loved seeing them crash on the driveway when they failed. He thought they looked cool.
That does sound cool. So, it sounds like you've been into airplanes and things that fly since you were a little boy.
Yes, I have been. I've been into them for lots of my life.
So now let's fast forward a little bit and talk about what you were like as a teenager and what you liked to do then.
Well, I had many part-time jobs to earn money to get flying lessons. One of those jobs included working at a donut shop where we made over 1,300 a night.
Wow.
The reason I got the job was because I was small enough to fit inside the donut mixer and clean it.
Ugh, that sounds like a messy job.
It was. But it was all worth it. But when I got my pilot's license, I was 15 and still too young to drive.
Wow, that's a little ironic.
I know.
So what else did you do as a teenager?
Well, when it came to college, I had to work in the Navy to get scholarship money at Purdue University. But I was perfectly fine with the Navy work because I was working on an aircraft carrier where I could fly lots of planes.
Cool. And did you go on any exciting missions?
Yes, over 78 during the Korean War.
Wow. And what spacecrafts did you get to fly on?
The Apollo 11, which is the first manned lunar landing, but that came after the Gemini 8. The Gemini 8 was launched on March 6th. The Gemini 8 was launched on March 16, 1966. And I was able to successfully dock two spacecrafts.
Wow.
And on the Apollo 11 mission, again, the first lunar landing, same year, I was able to actually walk on the moon.
Wow, so let's talk about that.
It was exciting, exhilarating. I had many feelings about it. Like, you couldn't even imagine it.
So it sounds like you never wanted to come home.
That's pretty much true.
And how long did you walk around on the moon?
2 hours. I almost used up my entire oxygen tank.
Wow. Well, I'm sure glad that you did decide to come home, that we've had the opportunity to talk with you. It's been our pleasure talking with you, and I hope that we see you again soon. Thank you.
No problem.